from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Jack Kachanowicz. What do you look for here?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Just misses, and it's 3-2.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And now it's Juan Soto. And a 1-1. Line drive. Soler brings it in. And there's one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Bichette goes in the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. Base hit, left center field. So a man at first. Here is Marcus Semien. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now a chance for Carson Benj. That one fouled off, 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Angel Stadium, and on the hill in this one, Clay Holmes. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Not even close there. 2-1. Inside, just missed. Foul ball there. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
And a payoff pitch. Right side, Benj. 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Nolan Shanuel. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
Two out, space is empty. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Bichette pulls it in on the run. Angels held in check. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. And it's fouled away. Pitch misses there, and the count now even up. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Misses off the plate, and it's 2-1. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Taylor races for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. 2-2 now. Line drive, base hit right field. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Now batting, the left fielder, and
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Melendez, the next to hit. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Bichette on third. Soto on at first with 2 down. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Brett Beatty up next for the Mets. To the right side, Grissom. On to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. Back in Anaheim, bottom half of inning number 2. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Center field. Taylor settles under this one. Puts it away for the out.
That is good. The designated hitter.
Here's Joe Adele. Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out.
Yeah, we got it. The left fielder.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Josh Lowe. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away.
2-2 to count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Outside.
2 strikes.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So a man aboard, and the batter now, Vaughn Grissom. Off the mark there, 2-1. Man at second. Fouls one off. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That one the other way, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Angels leave one. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back onto the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now it's Marcus Semien. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Shanuel makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 3, Carson Bench.
Carson Bench digs in now.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Two outs. Hot shot to third. Peraza fires over to first. And the Mets go 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 3 and the Angels nothing. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Oswald Peraza. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Stays alive. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the Angels catcher. Man at second. And that one in the air center field. Taylor sizes this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now it's going to be Zach Neto.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
And he swings through that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now batting, Mike Trout. Runner at third, 2 away. On the ground, and it goes just foul. And a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels strand one. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Mark Vientos. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
is downstairs. Activity in the
balls, one
bullpen.
strike.
Number 70 up and throwing. Silseth warming up as well. Here's a 2-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting
2
off
balls,
speed there.
2 strikes.
In the
Full
dirt.
count.
3-2 now. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The center fielder, number
Now at the
28,
plate, Tyrone Taylor.
Taylor.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Out of here. A 2-run homer. It's 5-zip. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jack Kachanowicz will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Sam Bachman.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets.
Ball, that's down.
That's too
3
low.
balls,
Now
1 strike.
3-1. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now, Bo Bichette. Runner on the move. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's down and in.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
2-2.
Full count.
In the dirt, blocked. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. He'll circle the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 7-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Juan Soto now. Swing and a miss. In the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting, left fielder, MJ Melendez.
MJ Melendez up now for the Mets. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Still only one out here in the inning. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 strikes.
Gets under it and pops it up. Peraza under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Brett Beatty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
And here is Jorge Soler. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to Simeon. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 down, base is empty. Joe Adele, the next to hit for the Angels. The 1-1. And that one is inside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one fouled off. 2-2. Next offering is outside. Two down, nobody on. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Got him swinging. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Simeon. got him looking. That's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Carson Benj up now for the Mets. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. 2 outs. And misses inside. There's a swing and a drive. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He made him pay for that one. And they add a run. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sam Bachman won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, number 70. He's into the game with the bases empty. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2-2 to count.
Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now an 8-0 game. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Austin Warren.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And now 2-1.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. That's in there. 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Manaea, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. That one outside, and it's a full count. The Halos with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Ball, that's out.
Next offering upstairs. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over. And next for LA, Zach Neto. That just misses. And that's ball 2.
2-1.
And a foul ball. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Angels leave one, still 8-0. Top 6. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air out towards right center. Trout sizing it up. He makes the grab. 1 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So the lineup flips over. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Inside, just missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Brent Suter, the left-hander, up and throwing. Zephyr John, the right-hander, also getting loose. The Mets up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." And that misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one just misses. Ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Man at first, 1 away. Rips that one center field. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And next for the Mets, MJ Melendez. That misses, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Just missed there. Ooh. How would you describe your strike zone?
Kind of like a Weeble, large. First and second, 2 down. Next to hit, Brett Beatty.
That's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Bichette, the lead runner at second. Melendez at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 left for the Mets as the lead holds at 8-0. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the 6th. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
1-2 now.
Ball, that's out.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Sean Manaea, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. In the air, left field. Melendez sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chop to the left side. Beatty slings to
He's
first.
out.
2 away.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jorge Soler. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Next
Down to
offering
3-2.
misses down and away. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Angels nothing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky
Ball,
Henderson,
that's inside.
Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Clips the corner, and it's 1-2. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with him.
2 balls,
And that dream
2
became a
strikes.
reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that is out of play. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Nothing doing for the Mets as it remains an 8-0 game. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Joe Adell. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. Ball to strike. The pitch. That's a little bit low.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Vaughn Grissom getting ready to hit. To third. Fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. Coming home. He will score. And he'll pull into second safely.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One out, runner at second. And next for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. This one in the dirt. Man at second. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2 to count.
And it remains 2-2. And that's outside. 1 out and a runner at second. Left field, way back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Grissom around third. He's safe. It's 8-2.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
And here's the catcher. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Flares it into the outfield. He hauls it in. 2 away. So up next, Zach Neto. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Bench makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Angels 2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Sefferjon.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Outside low. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Mets,
balls,
simply
1 strike.
put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells
2
you
strikes.
everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
In the air, right field. And out number 1 on the grab.
The catcher, number 13, Luis.
So up next for New York, Luis Torrens. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
So digging in, Bo Bichette. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They lead at 8-2.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luke Weaver.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Bench. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And next for L.A., Nolan Schanuel. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen.
1 ball,
Sean
2
Manaea,
strikes.
a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 8 and the Angels 2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the Mets DH, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. MJ Melendez up now for the Mets. The Mets up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Two outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Beatty. Next offering upstairs. Two outs.
Hey! Count full.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. In the air, left field, low, ranging after it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets back here at Angel Stadium. So bottom of the ninth, stepping in, Joe Adell. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that is downstairs. Counts full, 3-2. And that one popped in the air, left field. Melendez going after it. And there's one down.
Yeah, we got the
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Josh Lowe. The Angels with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings through it for the K. Angels with only 1 out left. Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit for the Angels. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Three, 2.
Weaver is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one, and get another W.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long